Hey guys, it's Chelsa Messenger with Picks and Parlays, and we are ready to rumble with some baseball picks. We've got Sean Higgs joining us to break down some NL East action. We're talking Marlins, we're talking Mets. You can get MLB early bird passes, one cappers picks all season long for just $549. And we don't have a number on this one yet, but we're going to talk about it, anyway, just some initial thoughts on both these teams. We do have a starter for the Mets, Taijuan Walker, making his Mets debut, I believe, after coming over from the Blue Jays, where he actually had a nice little season, especially pitching in the AL East. That is a tough division to pitch in. Initial thoughts on this one?
Well, obviously Mets are hoping to get a little Stroman action out of the ex-Blue Jay. Stroman had a nice little start for him. Taijuan, listen, this guy was a big prospect back in the day. Hopefully he does pretty good. Again, no line here. We're probably thinking about 160, 170 versus Marlins, who do not look good. 1-5, 3 straight losses. What's there to say? The Mets, you just got beat up by the Phillies. You lose with the race on the hill. Get beat up again today. But the Phillies are a pretty good team. I like their coach. Gerard is good. He's got the team rolling together here. But I think the Mets are going to break out of here. Home. They're going to be a fave towards the heavier side of things. Lindor hasn't really been hit yet, but let's be honest. He's got a $300 million weight on his back right now. So at home, I'm looking for him to get done. You still got Alonso, Conforto's hitting a little bit. Give me the Mets here. I'll probably go run line if I'm looking at this game. I can't take the Marlins the way they're playing. Already losing, 5 or 6. They're not going to be a good team this year. So I'm going to go Mets run line here. That's what I'll be looking at.
Yeah, the problem for me with the Marlins is their sticks have not been able to, get runs across the plate in most of their games. And for their last 5, it looks like they've scored 4 runs or less, 0 in their opener, 1 in one of those games against St. Louis, and only 2 against St. Louis the next time out. They did have that 12-run explosion against Tampa Bay in one game, but I am not liking what I'm seeing from their lineup. And I will say the Mets bats have been pretty solid against really good pitching competition, I would say, against the Phillies. We talked about this before the show. Phillies, a really solid squad, this team. So I think going against Philly, your opening series is tough. So I do like this Mets team going forward. It is a little concerning that they lost with Jacob deGrom on the mound. I don't know how you do that, but any other thoughts you have on this one?
No, but listen, as you said, the Mets bats, you put a couple runs across against Phillies who have a better staff and who could hit better than the Marlins. Marlins shut out again today, 7-0. So, that's where they're at. You got to look if you're looking at anything, you got to look Mets or nothing here. Maybe the under to be in play because the Mets haven't, scratched across 2 or 3 runs. So maybe you look at the under a little bit.
Right. Even though I would imagine it's probably going to be a little bit on the low end, just seeing some of the final scores of these Marlins games. But who knows? Obviously, that's another thing. It's like we don't have numbers to play off right this second. So take that into consideration. Anything else you think that we should be monitoring for this one? Again, it's hard when the numbers aren't out.
Yeah. We don't know who the pitcher is. They could go piggyback, and you don't know what you're going to get out of Marlins right now. So not much really we could say on this. We don't, no pitcher. What can we say?
Right. If you're a week into the season and you still haven't decided, a starter, that's probably a cause for concern. It's my initial reaction. But that's going to do it for our baseball talk here on Picks and Parlays. Great stuff from Sean Higgs. As always, Sean, thanks for joining us.